Hey, this is Luke from Dead Letter Circus. You're listening to Torrent This with Dando.
Welcome back to Torrent This with Dando. And now I'm joined on the line by the drummer of one of Australia's most recognisable rock bands today. After the success of their debut album, This Is The Warning, they're setting to record their highly anticipated second album, and they'll be headlining the Rock the Bay Festival at the ESPY on February 18th. We're of course talking about Dead Letter Circus, and I'm lucky to be joined on the line by Luke Williams. Luke, thanks for your time, man, and how's things?
Hey, Dando. Thanks, mate. Really good, man. Really good. I was late for our interview. I'm sorry today because I was getting pumped up on the drums and I was just in the zone and missed the call before. I'm sorry.
That's all right, man. I was just sitting here, arms crossed, fuming about it. Don't worry. No, I'm joking.
I got a call from the manager going, mate, you've missed another interview. What are you doing?
Another one?
Yeah, another. Yeah, I'm a shock over missing interviews.
That's cool, man. I didn't give a shit. Don't worry. What have you been doing recently? Just killing time to rock the bay?
Oh, I do. Like writing, the band has just been writing like absolute machines. So I've been in here. Yeah, we've been in here every day, getting material ready, and playing drums, programming stuff. Yeah, everyone's been super busy.
When are you going in to record the actual album?
It'll probably happen in parts again, like last time. Last time I was split up into about sort of 3 or 4 different recording sessions.
Yeah.
In different places. It'll probably happen the same way again this time. You know, whenever we've got any spare time, and Forrest has got some spare time, we'll be probably jumping in. You know, quite soon to be completing songs.
Forrest is pretty important to you guys, isn't he?
He's definitely an integral part of our sound. He's like the now 6th member, I guess you'd call him. Because we've got 5 members now. Tom, our new guitar player / keyboardist, has been helping write a lot of tunes too, so it's good. So Forry in the mix there just kind of really polishes up the sound, and he gives us some fresh ideas on where we could take our music. So yeah, man, I'm really stoked on how the new stuff's going, and I really can't wait to get it recorded. We've done 2 songs already.
Yep.
Down in Melbourne at Forest Studio. They've turned out really well, and then we've got about 15 other ones on the go. So, I mean, you know, maybe not all of them will make the record.
Yeah, I was going to say 17 tracks. What?
Yeah, no, it's good to have options, you know.
Yeah. Have you guys taken a different approach this time and actually finished writing a song before you go into the studio, or is it just going to be improvised like last time?
Well, I mean, we kind of like improvising in the studio. I think, you know, some of the songs, which are my favourites off the record, like The Drum and Cage, off This Is The Warning, sorry, they were kind of improvised live in the studio, like, you know, the endings were, and they were kind of some of my favourite moments. So, I mean, we like doing that. Obviously, our management doesn't like that, and our record company doesn't like that as much because it's all on time and money. We're kind of fans of it, but I'm pretty sure the songs will be about 90% complete, most of them, by the time we go into the studio this time, and there'll be, you know, that little 10% sort of play around zone.
Is there any concern now of having a reputation to live up to following the success of This Is The Warning?
Yeah, I mean, you always think about that. I mean, because people really like the record, and I guess it's in the back of your mind that, you know, you're hoping that everyone will connect with the next record, and I'm positive they will now. Like, after hearing the latest 3 songs, we're all just sort of, you know, just blown away by what's going on, and we're quietly confident. But I guess it's kind of good to have, you know, I guess a healthy little bit of fear.
Yeah.
that sort of motivates you to, you know, to write better music. I guess it's kind of
Yeah. Are we going to be treated to another Project Dead Letter?
I don't think so. I'm not really sure. That was kind of fun to do on the first one.
Yeah.
But I think we might try something different this time.
What are we thinking?
Keep it fresh.
Yeah.
Try something else. I couldn't tell you at this point what we'd be planning, but it'll be something cool.
Getting to the Rock the Bay, are you happy knowing that Floating Me are headlining with you?
Yeah, totally. I mean, you know, Lucius, the drummer for Floating Me, obviously ex-member of COG, or still a member of COG. He was really influential on us for the first record. You know, his personal ethos and you know, the way he approaches music and the way he approaches philosophy and life and stuff. He was a big influence on us for that, so it's great to have him around. And John Stockman, obviously, a monster bass player.
Yep.
So we're all good friends, and seeing, you know, those guys, having to go on after them really sort of pushes you to really step your game up, because they're obviously, you know, they're one of the best bands in the country live. So
yeah,
you've really got to bring your A game. You don't want to look like a chump after playing me.
What are the chances of us hearing some new stuff at Rock the Bay?
I'm not really sure what we're doing. I don't know what we've got planned. If we're going to play one of the new ones, I think it was someone maybe mentioned playing a new one, but I'd hate to confirm it with you, Dan. After not do it, so let's just keep it a maybe for now.
Okay, then. The whole event, it finishes at like 3 a.m. At what point do you guys plan to wake up and hit the stage?
Really? It finishes at 3 a.m.
It starts at 4, apparently, yeah.
I don't even know what time we go on stage. It's got to be close to midnight, I would imagine, if it's finishing at 3.
You guys are going to be wasted before you even hit the stage.
No, I don't. No, I don't really drink that much anymore. We used to be real booze hounds before shows, but it's kind of got to the point now where, I guess, you know, after you've done it for quite a few years, you kind of get
over it.
Yeah, being like buzzed on stage. I personally can't play very well when I'm super buzzed.
Yeah.
From alcohol. Like, the most I'll have is probably 1 or 2 beers.
Okay.
And like probably 2 Red Bulls.
You guys, you toured the States late last year, and you're already planning to go back in March, I think it is. Does it feel great knowing you have fans on a global scale that are always eager to see you guys play live?
Yeah, man, the American fans have been absolutely phenomenal, like just really super passionate and amazing, and so welcoming when we're in the country. It's been like from the first tour that we did with Animals as Leaders to the second tour that we did with Fair to Midland, there was a massive spike in the numbers of people coming to see the band, it's really encouraging when you can see a big jump in the numbers of people. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's really a positive thing, and I think we can attribute that to some good radio play over there, some good TV ads, having a good label on our side over there, basically, that's doing positive things for us. And so this third tour it's going to be with Fair to Midland again, sort of playing the regions that we didn't see on the second tour, which is the East Coast, heading down the East Coast, probably back down to Florida again. We get to go up through Canada this time in March, so that'll be positive to see what's going on in Canada.
Also be cold, apparently.
Yeah, dude. Well, it was freezing in December when we were like absolutely ridiculous cold.
What things do you experience or come across on like a US tour that you don't when you're back home?
I don't know. There seems to be a lot of weed in America.
Really?
Yeah. Because when I into that, and like it just seems to be a high portion of the population in America that smokes weed, and is always offering us weed, and we never take it.
Oh, there you go. Good role model.
We feel bad. Yeah. But I mean, the climate's a bit more extreme over there. Like this cold, you know, the cold winters are cold, and the summers are just brutal.
Are you in a relationship at the moment?
Yes.
I won't ask you. I was going to ask what the girls are like then.
No, we're all well behaved on the road. It's all strictly business.
Okay.
There's lots of driving. There's actually not much time for partying over there because there's so much driving. We've basically got to leave some nights like straight after the gig to head towards the next town. You know. So,
don't you guys fly?
Oh, we sometimes fight. Yeah, I mean, we spend a lot of time together, so.
You guys are big-time rock stars. You should be flying, not driving.
No. Well, we're not rock stars in America, dude. We are the smallest fish in the biggest pond.
Okay.
Over there, and but I guess we more so fight about what food everyone wants to eat because you know. They
love food in the States, man.
Oh, they do. I mean, there is good food. It's just a little bit harder to find than the shit food. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm kind of renowned as having, you know, a taste for fast food. So, like, sometimes I think it's all right to eat crap food, and then the other guys want to eat, really healthy, and so there'll be fights on, which restaurant we should go to. But I think we can definitely agree that Denny's, which is a chain diner over there, is definitely everyone's favourite.
Okay.
IHOP, they've got all these actually, that's something that's probably in America that we don't have here. All the chain diners like IHOP and Denny's. And
yeah, what is IHOP? I see it in movies. Don't even know what it is.
It stands for the International House of Pancakes.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I actually recently saw it in The Hangover 2. The guys have the breakfast there, or the Bucks Party lunch or whatever.
Yeah.
And dude, actually they serve really amazing omelettes and waffles at IHOP.
Okay, sweet. Well, there you go. IHOP, you should be sponsoring Dead Letter Circus. Massive plug.
So we basically live at IHOP or Denny's.
Okay.
They're basically the same thing.
Is it surreal, like, hearing crowds in another country singing every lyric to your songs?
It is cool, yeah. It's cool to go over there, like especially on the first tour where we'd never been there before, and have people know the record was kind of cool.
Yeah.
This kind of proves that the internet, is a really powerful tool, and even though I guess downloading's rife, it's kind of it just makes your music so much more accessible to people all over the world.
My show's named after torrenting, so.
Oh well, yeah. I mean, I do. I mean, I'm as guilty as anyone, I guess, of downloading.
Yeah, who isn't?
I don't really mind if people download our stuff. I know our record label would be mortified to hear that, but it's a way of getting your music out there, and just makes it so much more accessible to anyone.
Yeah. Do you think things like Facebook and YouTube have helped you guys out a lot?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Yeah. How did you guys land the gig at SXSW Music Conference in Texas?
South by Southwest. I don't know how we landed it, but it's a good thing for Aussie bands to get into, because the government actually gives you a cash incentive to get over there and promote your band. Yeah.
How much?
I couldn't be too certain. But it's because it's the biggest music conference in the world. The Australian government, they give you a cash incentive to sort of get over there and promote Aussie arts. I guess it's an arts funded thing. So
you're representing us as a country.
We are representing Australia. Yeah.
Is that a good thing?
That's a great thing. I think that South by Southwest have got this special slot just for Australian bands. It's called the Australian Barbecue.
Yep. Oh yeah, Oh Mercy and Buzz Maru are playing now. I interviewed them recently. Yeah.
Yeah. That happens every year, so that's quite a big deal from what I've heard, because people sort of I think they like Aussie bands.
Yeah.
Over there, I mean, all Americans love Australians. I think
it's got to be the accent, man.
It is. I think it's largely to do with the accent.
It's either that or your boyishly good looks.
Well, I think we are pretty good looking. I think it's the accents more so.
Who would be the best looking in the band, from your opinion?
It's definitely Rob Marrick, I think.
Definitely?
Yeah.
Getting back to Rock the Bay, for someone who's never attended any of your live shows, tell them what they can expect on February 18th at the ESPY.
What can you expect? a bunch of very sober cats sort of rocking out. I don't really. These questions are hard, Dan, to answer. I never really know what to say to these.
Do you prefer to play like these pub shows, or are you a festival man?
I guess each one's got their own perks. I mean, I like indoor sort of pubby shows, or theatre shows.
Yeah. Do you get out and talk with fans after you finish your set, or do you have to sort of move on?
No, I always love getting out the front.
Yeah.
Talking to the fans. Yeah. That's part of the job, I feel.
Yeah.
To get out there and connect with people who are listening to your music and show your appreciation. Because I mean, without the fans, we wouldn't be able to do this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
We wouldn't be able to make music for a living, or tour the country. If there was no one rocking up. So yeah, we're really grateful to our fans. So yeah. I think you've got to really get out there and just say, hey, thanks, man, thanks for coming out again for the 15th, 20th, whatever, however many times some of these people have been to the shows.
Yeah.
Some of them have been to most shows that we've played. You've got to get out there and give them the kudos for that.
Do you ever see similar faces all the time that you recognise?
Totally, yeah.
Yeah. Are you drinking something at the moment, by the way?
What's that?
Are you drinking something at the moment?
Sorry, I was just drinking some spring water.
Yeah, I could totally hear it.
Sorry, man.
That's cool.
Yeah, no, it's actually cool when you see familiar faces because you can say g'day and, you know.
And they think they're your friend.
Oh, well, I guess they are, you know.
Yeah.
We're all kind of, it feels like one large family.
Yeah.
It's as cheesy as that.
Yeah, as cliche as that is, yeah.
It's definitely very cool.
And just a couple more questions, man. I'll let you go. Where do you see yourself on both a personal level and the band in 12 months' time?
Personal level? Well, I can see the band, once this record drops, just touring internationally and becoming a bit more of an international thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of just America, I think this record will crack us in Europe a bit more. And Africa, maybe. You never know.
Africa.
And on a personal level, I'd hope to see myself playing better drums.
Yep.
You know, getting a lot better with that. Maybe doing some clinic tours of Australia. Hopefully being a better human being in general. That's about it, I think.
And one last question, man. This is what I asked everyone. Mm-hmm. What advice do you have for all aspiring songwriters and musicians?
What advice do I have? Be self-critical. I guess don't ever lose that ability to criticize your work.
Yep.
Because I think that can definitely bring about the best results. You know, if you've got high expectations of yourself, then that's gonna produce the best results possible, I guess, for when other people listen to your stuff.
Well, there you go. Make sure you get on down to the Espy on Feb 18 for the Rock the Bay Festival, which is headlined by Dead Letter Circus. And for all the latest news and info on the boys, like them on Facebook at facebook.com/deadlettercircus. Once again, Luke, thanks for your time, man, and good luck with Rock the Bay.
Thanks, Dando.
Cheers, man.